That's the pandeiro. Pandeiro has nothing to do with the classical tambourine. So the Brazilian pandeiro is pretty much different from the tambourine, especially on the jingles. If you take a look on the jingles on the pandeiro, there are really very little space here in between, and the jingles are closed. So if the jingles are closed, they sound very little. So if you shake the pandeiro, it will not sound very much. So the good thing about this is, if it does not sound very much, you're going to have opportunity to have a real nice bass sound. And then pretty much you're going to have jingle sounds and a nice bass sound. So you have a real drum set with a hi-hat here, with a bass and a snare. The technique on a pandeiro is important to divide the right hand in 3 spots: the thumb, the 3 fingers, and the back of the hand. So when you hold the pandeiro, you're going to leave the weight in the index, middle, and pinky. So the entire weight is here, and the middle finger is free to damp or to leave the sound open. And also, as the tambourine, you leave your thumb slightly touching the drum head to get off a little bit of the overtones. So, and then the main strokes, we're gonna have thumb, we're gonna have 3 fingers, and we're gonna have back of the hand. So, thumb, fingers, and back. So, fingers and back. Play the jingle sound, and the thumb play a nice bass sound. Let's start working on a bass sound. So that's exercise 61. What we want on exercise 61 is really have a nice bass sound. So try to avoid making a big movement with the hand and getting out of the instrument. So stay the hand inside the instrument and just slightly turn on the side. So that's exercise 61. Just a nice thumb sound. Exercise 62, we're gonna work now the 3 fingers and the back of the hand. Exercise 63, we're going to combine now the 3 strokes. Thumb, fingers, back, and fingers, and thumb. So, thumb, fingers, back, fingers, thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. A little bit faster. Exercise 64. We're going to do the same thing now over and over. Thumb, fingers, back, fingers. Thumb, finger, back, fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little bit faster. Exercise 65, we're going to be the samba pattern. It's the same thing as exercise 64. Now just the difference on the bass. So we're going to have the first stroke closed and the second open. So the same pattern. So close 2, 3, 4, open 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's very important to make a big difference in the bass sound. So close, open. Relax your arms, slightly move your body and arms. That's gonna help you to get the groove. And exercise 66 is the same thing, just with a small cut at the end. Relax, move your body, smile, that helps. A little bit faster. So finally, exercise 67. It's pretty much the same we did before. Just now I would like to make some consideration. Notice that the rhythm really not start in a 1 and a 2. But the last 360 notes, we spoke a lot about the last 360 notes. Almost we can think that the rhythm starts on the last 360 notes. This phrase is very important to understand the samba rhythm. So let's think every time that the last 360 notes are the notes that make the groove going on. So exercise 67, that's like this. So last thing in a pandeiro, I would like to give you some general rhythms. That's not really an exercise in a book, but I would like just to show you briefly how you can play another Brazilian rhythm, like a frevo. You move your arm up and down. So it's not really 3 strokes. It's just one movement of the arm. You're gonna get 3 notes. So the first close and the second open. So close, open. So the frevo will be like this. Another rhythm we can play is Latin rhythm. It also fits very nice the pandeiro. In the Latin rhythm, you're gonna have this slide here. This slide, to get this slide, the best thing is leaving the middle finger pretty straight and has to have a little bit attack. So if you just start close to the skin, probably you will not have that effect. So a little bit attack, and advice to be with the middle finger. It's easier to finish later. So the Latin rhythm is going to be like. And the last rhythm, extra rhythm, is going to be one way to play the baião. That's several ways. But this way will be kind of like this. So this is the berimbau, our next instrument. Berimbau is very popular in Brazil. Although it's original from Africa, from Angola, it became kind of a Brazilian instrument. Especially the berimbau is used in the state of Bahia, which capital is Salvador, in a kind of dance and martial arts called capoeira. The parts on a berimbau is pretty much a bow with a string and a cabaça. The cabaça will be the resonator, so to make the sound of the string louder. And then we're gonna have a coin, metal coin, can be also a stone. We're gonna have a stick and a caxixe to help the rhythm. To hold the berimbau is important at first to keep the weight. This part is called the bridge of the berimbau. So keep the weight holding the bridge with the pinky. So all the weight of the bow is going to be pretty much on the pinky. And then you're going to use your middle finger and ring finger to embrace the bow. And for the other side, you're going to use the back of your thumb. So also to embrace the bow. So the bow should be held and steady with the pinky, the middle and ring finger, and the back of the thumb. The index stay free to hold the coin with the thumb. This coin will touch and untouch the string. And the other hand, in the right hand, we're gonna have the caxixe facing down, and the stick that is going to be held with the index, middle finger, and the thumb. And the movement in the stick going to be a side movement, so a wrist movement. It's not really a movement with the arm. So that's pretty much the basic. Another important thing is to get the sound, try to play as close as the bridge as possible. And then when you have the coin touch the instrument, you cannot play here, and then you're going to play here. So we're going to have 2 points to strike the string. When it's open, it's here close to the bridge, and when you have the coin, it's a little bit up in the coin. So that's pretty much these 2 sounds that we're gonna work on the berimbau. The caxixe will continue make sound unless we want to have a solo cachiche. And then we should place to play him down, not on the side. So down to get a better sound. Exercise 68. We're going to have open sound and the coin sound. Exercise 69. Let's remember some points. Move your wrist and play. When you have open string, play close to the bridge. When you have a coin, you play a little bit above the coin. So, 69. Exercise 70. Now we're going to start getting the groove of the 60 notes. So we're going to, in this exercise, just touch with the coin, the string, and coming back. So that's pretty much this. And the sound is going to be this, exercise 70. A little bit faster. A little bit faster. Exercise 71. Expanding the pattern. Now exercise 72. We're going to introduce a new technique. So, touching the cabeça and the belly, you're going to take it apart. So you're going to have this wah-wah sound. Normally, we play the instrument with the cabeça in the belly, and after this, open the sound. So that's very characteristic, this wah. Wah. So in exercise 72, let's try combinate this wah in the cabeça. So we're going to have the first stroke closed, the second, the cabeça will open in a second. And then we have coin, and then we have an open stroke. So it's lower, the first beat, we're going to be close, open, coin, open. Close, open the cabeça, coin, open. Okay, let's do it again. And again, 72, a little bit faster. Relax and move and have fun. Exercise 74 is based on a tune from Antônio Carlos Jobim called Berimbau. So what we play here is Berimbau, 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 Berimbau. It's a pretty famous bossa nova. So let's play this pattern here that called São Bento Grande pattern. There's a pattern from the capoeira. So, 74, let's do it. Exercise 75 is the same as 74, just with the slightly difference in the coin. The coin will touch the string before the close sound. So, 75. That's it for the Berimbau.